Now, there's a campaign underway to group together thousands of older Australians to try and get a better deal for insurance companies. Similar thing happened in the power industry. I should declare here that Macquarie Media, who's partner in the campaign, is also part owner of 3AW as well. It's the 50Up Club. It's getting quite a bit of attention. Christopher Zinn, long-time consumer advocate, spokesman for 50Up Club. Christopher, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Neil.
What is it? How does it work?
Basically we're getting 20,000 consumers together over the next 4 weeks to really use their negotiating bargaining power to get a better deal with both comprehensive motor vehicle insurance and home and contents insurance. And the problem is that really, because of age and risk going down, really the premiums should be much lower than they are. But many people over 50 report they're paying precisely the same amount. And probably the reason is that they're loyal to insurance companies, they stay put, and do not get offered the lower premiums. It's really the new customers who do. So we're trying to shift people to be a little bit more active around their insurance. And we find if you can do this in a group of people, you have a lot more negotiating power than if you're an individual.
What sort of insurance are you talking about?
As I say, it's motor vehicle insurance, comprehensive, and home and contents. And as I say, we've...
Don't they already make allowance on age? I'm only thinking that because I remember recently questioning a bill, and when I told them my age, they brought it down. Yeah, but
it's when you question it, then you can find it comes down. I mean, that's the problem. If you've had insurance and you just auto-renew, you will find your premiums climb year by year. In terms of home and contents, it goes up because they assume that, there's more stuff in the house, or the value of the house has gone up, or it's going to be more expensive to rebuild or replace it. Also, in terms of motor vehicle insurance, what is the agreed value? We have no doubt that people are paying hundreds of dollars more than they might do, both for that motor vehicle and home insurance. And it's really the fact that they haven't asked for a discount or a better deal or sought to go to another provider. And that's really ended up costing them. And as I say, if we can get people together in a group, as you said, we've demonstrated that in other markets. But insurance is a hard one to crack. That's the one, the big black box, because the insurers hold on to all the data that they use to set the premium.
So what does it cost for one to be part of it?
No, it doesn't cost anything. We just say go to the 50upclub.com.au. Just need your email. No cost or no obligation. As I say, we're over 10,000 already, but I reckon once we get to 20,000, hopefully even more, then that will actually help you, get a better offer. And look, even if you don't end up switching, we believe there's sort of advice in how you should speak, questions you can ask your insurance company to make sure that you do get a better deal in future.
So how does 50Up Club make money out of it?
Well, we do. We get a fee. Anyone who actually changes insurance, there is a fee that we receive, and we're transparent about what that is. Yep. It's not the size of the fee does not dictate who we choose. We choose who we think is the best insurer, in the same way that with similar operations around electricity. So the benefit has to be for the consumer. But as you've said, and we're in a partnership with 3AW, it has to. There are costs that we have to meet, but these are kind of social businesses. This is the new one of the new sort of consumer movement plays, if you like, in terms of just saying to people you should do this or that. We actually try and make the process to make it easier for people so they actually do it.
But in a sense, you're operating as a broker with this power of numbers behind you, is that it?
Yeah, I mean, the problem with brokers in the past, and certainly insurance, is that they have been limited to a number of operators, and they haven't always found what might have been best for you. Also, they're not always transparent in terms of what they might receive. So we're moving into this kind of area. It's got to work that you are transparent as possible in how it works, what you receive, but above all, the consumer's got to receive something much more significant. And that drives change. And again, people don't actually have to switch. They just have to start asking better questions of their insurer. And I've heard so many stories already, and there's hundreds of comments on the site of people who've just asked for a discount and been given $100 off or $200 off. People who've switched and found that they literally have saved hundreds of dollars. And so those are good things. That drives more competition in the insurance market, and that's what we actually need. More competition benefits consumers, and I'm afraid it's what the providers fear most, that we get too active about competition.
So what's the address?
It's 50upclub.com.au, 50 FIFTY, As I say, there's no cost or obligation. Just give your email address and we'll keep you posted on the campaign.
Thank you. Christopher Zinn, long-time consumer advocate, and as I said, Macquarie Media is involved in that as well.